Hello, you amazing, beautiful, multi-dimensional, disruptive following humans. I'm RidersDX, and today we're going to talk about some more MultiVersus details that have arisen from this past week. And so the biggest thing that I'm going to talk about is the fact that early access is coming to the game and details on how to get into that. And so definitely stick to the end of the video to hear more about that. But I've got 8 total facts, so let's just dive into the multi-dimensional stuff, because that's the best stuff, right? This first one comes from someone named Luzia, who is a prominent leaker on MultiVersus on Twitter, and I don't know if this was a new thing or not, but they basically stated, from my data, it seems there are only 3 planned difficulties of an arcade, which is easy, normal, and hard. It even comes with these images that seem to correspond to each mode, so you got like Rain Dog, you got Samurai Batman, you got Ultra Instinct Shaggy, and Susie, another prominent MultiVersus leaker, said, this might be the description of arcade mode. Play against a series of enemies that will take you on a journey across the multiverse. Do you have what it takes to make it to the end? So I'm assuming arcade mode is kind of similar to like classic mode in Smash Brothers or in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, where you just fight through a series of fighters with like various different like qualities to them. Like maybe you'll fight like 3 of Shaggy's, for instance, or you'll fight like a really gigantic Steven, I don't know, like all those crazy things that you see in like Smash Brothers and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. So that'll be really cool to see what that mode shapes up to be like. Our second fact here is that this person named Shader Gamer asked Tony on Twitter if the open beta will be a surprise drop or will we know ahead of time, and Tony says there will be some warning, and so we'll definitely know at least a few days in advance when the beta is dropping, so it won't be like a shadow drop, which I'm not gonna lie would have been really exciting if that was the case, but a little bit of warning before it actually happens makes way more sense. And by the way, it is Saturday as I'm recording this video, so unfortunately it did not come out this first initial week of July, but hopefully we'll see it either this coming week or the week afterwards. I really hope it's not the end of July, because that would just be torture, but we'll just have to see. And number 3, this comes from like MultiVersus leaks, and they basically stated that judging by the order of listed stages in the files, Space Jam Court will be the next one to release. This might mean LeBron is coming with it too. And then Susie piggybacked on that by saying, there is some stuff in the closed alpha files that leads to this. LeBron seems pretty much finished, Space Jam Court is a part of the map rotation, and there's audio files related to M010, which is Space Jam Court. LeBron also has most of his lines in the files, so I guess you can pretty much expect him coming to the open beta alongside Rick. LeBron James again will be a really interesting character to see in this game. I'm not sure how I feel about his inclusion still, but I'm thinking that the team probably did an amazing job implementing him into the game, and he might be one of the best fighters, so who knows. Definitely want to give him a shot when he comes in and just kind of see what they did with him. But it's really exciting. I can't wait to see what new characters get added to MultiVersus when the open beta drops. The next fact I have is that Tony basically just let us know that there will be new stages coming with the MultiVersus beta, but there'll also be more music coming as well. And so I will say, like, when the alpha dropped, I wasn't too crazy about the music. Like, it wasn't terrible, there just wasn't really like much discussed when it came to the music, but it looks like the beta will be coming with some new music, and the fact that Tony like emphasized that might mean the music is something to pay attention to, which would be great, because I really think like music can elevate a fighting game so much. I mean, we've seen that in various platform fighters in the past, so hoping that the music in the beta is really awesome. Number 5, Susie basically just mentioned here, but there will be an offline mode with MultiVersus, which is great because it being a free-to-play game, there was some concern that there wouldn't be a way to play the game offline since it relies so much on online connectivity, but it looks like there is an offline mode, so you'll at least be able to play the game if your internet connection isn't doing the greatest one day, which definitely is a very common occurrence for many people, unfortunately. Number 6, Susie also tweeted this thing, which I don't know if this is a new discovery or not, but it basically just talked about this thing called the Galemium, which is used to buy characters and cosmetic items like variants, emotes, and ringouts. So it's basically a type of currency that you have in the game, which is really cool. It looks really shiny, and looking forward to see what kind of things you can buy with this kind of currency. And the fact that it's another currency, I'm really interested in seeing what the multiple forms of currency are in this game and how they all work together to basically allow you to unlock as many things as possible. And number 7, this is a very recent one, but Tony tweeted this out randomly one day saying, getting close to wrapping up another character. And then this person named Radical J asked, are they big? And Tony said smallish. So it looks like a smallish character is close to being wrapped up. The fact that Tony is working on it right now kind of signifies to me that it's not going to be part of the open beta, because the open beta is already done and it's already being submitted to Warner Brothers for quality assurance. So I highly doubt that this character is going to be in the open beta on day 1. However, the fact that they're being wrapped up at this point means that they may come by the end of the year, because, well, it's wrapped up. So you just kind of have to like do a few small touches here and there just to make sure they're okay to go, and then they will be in the game. So excited to see who this character is. There's a lot of discussion on Twitter that it might be someone like Marvin the Martian or Gizmo, since those are characters that were previously leaked, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then the last thing is we're going to talk about early access. So Tony let us know that there will be early access to this game, and I imagine there's going to be early access because they don't want the servers to be over flooded with all these people immediately at the beginning. You know, they want to just let a few people in first just to make sure the servers are stable enough, and then let everyone into the open beta. And so Tony explained a couple things about how you would be able to get early access. If you linked your Warner Bros. Account and filled out the survey in the last test, you will automatically be given early access. And when they say link, they mean link to your Twitch account. And so I totally remember getting an email about a survey when I was playing the closed alpha, but unfortunately I was a little bit too all over the place and didn't get a chance to fill it out. So I'm a little bit gutted that I didn't fill out the survey, but a lot of people definitely share the same sentiments. And so Tony gave us a bit of hope when he tweeted this answer to this person's question. So Mine6Bro said, "Hey Tony, how long will the early access be for, and will there be any way for people who weren't able to play the alpha to get early access?" And Tony says, "Depends on certification QA. Yes, there are multiple ways to get early access even if you didn't play in the alpha. Players that filled out the survey and linked their account will be granted access as a thank you for helping test the game and leaving feedback to help us improve." And so it looks like there will be alternative ways to get into the early access. However, that's not entirely clear at this point as to what those ways are, and so we'll just have to wait and see. But either way, even if the early access you don't get into it, unfortunately, it looks like the game is still gonna be out this month, so it won't be long before all of us get to play MultiVersus, which is really exciting. I can't wait to see what this game brings to the table when it finally comes out, but I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit longer. I just really wish there was some kind of time frame as to when this game was coming, because otherwise we all just keep speculating as to when it will actually come out. But yeah, should be coming out one day or another, so hopefully it comes out soon. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about all these factoids? Which one was your favorite? Are you hoping that there'll be some kind of easier way to get into early access? Are you all set in terms of you were actually one of the really smart people that filled out the survey? Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and just yeah, we're one day closer to being able to beat up all of these people with Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Let's go, guys. Can't wait to do this. But yeah, alright, this is Riders, riding out.